Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Ánne's Tales from the Hearth at the hearth of the kitchen here at Trohanny Cottage near Kells, County Meath. So today I'm actually going to read you a chapter from a new book, Tales from an Irish Thatch, which is available to buy at the website www.trohannycottage.com, and I'm going to read you a chapter today, chapter 3, called The Night of the Big Wind. It is the 8th of December 2021. And we are in the midst of Storm Barra in Ireland. There are high winds, heavy rains and floods, particularly in the south and the west of the country. No lives lost so far, thankfully, but thousands are without electricity and the storm is causing great damage to property and farms. Earlier today, I was preparing the cottage for guests due to arrive on Friday. Casting a careful eye on the stormy weather out of the half door, I got to thinking about how safe and secure I felt in this small stone building that has no foundations, just a roof of straw and scraw above me. I marvelled yet again at how strong and durable these old vernacular buildings are to stand the test of time in all weathers. However, it seems that always wasn't the case, as I recalled a story I've heard many times ever since I moved into this area: the night of the big wind. The older building that once stood behind and higher up from where the cottage now stands was known as Mayo House. It is believed that this former building was partially destroyed in this terrible storm of 1839. We will never know what happened exactly, whether it was a gable, roof or more that was blown away. But within the same year, a new house was built further down the hill in a more sheltered area. This fascinates me, and since hearing about it, I've tried to find out as much as I can. Unfortunately, there are no written facts, but there is a strong oral history about it from locals who heard about it from parents and grandparents. This is what I do know. John McMahon took over the tenancy of the original Mayo farmstead around 1830, and together with his presumed nephew William and his younger brother John, they rebuilt the cottage standing today. William eventually took over the farmstead and raised his family in Trohanny. His great-grandsons, Eugene and Patrick McMahon, published a book called The McMahons of Trohanny, where they also talk about the night of the big wind. It must have been a major storm to cause such destruction, and I can only imagine the chaos and panic that would have ensued that night, and the stories that would have been told for generations to come. When myself and Joe restored the cottage between 2000 and 2005, we used stone hand-picked by us from the surrounding fields. Most of those stones we found in the field north of the cottage, which we later realised were probably remnants of the original building. At least 2 of these were spud stones, which are shaped stones with a hole to hold the side of an iron gate, and are now still in use for the original gates here at Trohanny Cottage. Looking out the tiny framed back window of the cottage kitchen now, I am looking out at exactly the spot where this older building would have sat. Even though I'd love to go back in time, maybe for a day or two, to see what the original building looked like. In a strange way, I am grateful for that terrible storm, as it drove John and William to build a stronger, safer and more durable building that is still standing strong almost 200 years later. And it's wonderful that without realising it, we used stones from the original building, having rebuilt it in a way inside its own later version, the home known today as Trohanny Cottage. What a beautiful circle. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope to see you all next week for another Ánne's Tales from the Hearth. From me, Áine, from here at Trohanny Cottage near Kells, County Meath, take care. Slán!